I'm Jordy Bias from this Wachowski's Design and Research class. It's Team 114 presenting on COVID-19 in New Jersey. New Jersey COVID restrictions remain the same for the last however long COVID's been around. Strongly advise no out-of-state travel. Indoor gatherings must be limited to 10 people. A lot of this stuff has been alleviated because of the COVID is winding down in Jersey and across the country. So a lot of this stuff is outdated information, but COVID is still around. So some of these still hold up, such as out-of-state travel. You still have to quarantine, not as long as you normally would have had to, but it's still there. And you just have to exercise proper precautions, especially if you're in a house that's susceptible to death or serious infection.
My students, you're presenting your presentation to NAS.
So, what are the cases at? The cases are at 647,194. There's been 21 new deaths. Yesterday there were 1,033 new cases. There's been only 19,000 deaths in total in New Jersey. And we need to be following the guidelines more carefully, and hopefully with the vaccine it will slow down.
I'm Victoria Sismer from Group 114, and some new ideas my group came up with was desk dividers, so that to get especially the younger kids back into school, like for a full day, desk dividers could help like not be close in contact, especially if you have to take your mask off to like eat lunch or a snack or something. Also, keeping windows open to just like keep the air flowing better, so with like more people and less social distancing in school, having the windows open will just like increase airflow. I think it's still a good idea, like virtual parties, especially if members of your family are like higher risk for getting COVID-19 and a worse case of it. And it's still a good idea to keep supporting the small businesses to keep the good economy and being tested before you travel and when you come back, just to ensure that you're not like asymptomatic and aren't spreading it to others around you.
So for schools in New Jersey, statewide, there's been 263 school outbreaks and 1,157 cases linked to school outbreaks. This was just recently in the past over 2 or 3 weeks. So probably now it has gone down because we haven't really heard of any cases. But in Burlington County is the 14th highest county in the state for outbreaks and linked outbreaks. We used to be the 5th highest county when it was towards the winter time. So knocking down to the 14th, and I think there's only 18 total counties, so to be 14th is a significantly good number. And 423 school districts were offering a hybrid of in-person and remote instruction. We are still doing in-person and remote instruction, but you only have to choose one or the other. So having that option of if you're not feeling safe enough to come into school, or if you are, then coming in.
So, for the vaccine, there's been 1,037,657 doses of the vaccine administered already. Since last month, over 800,000 people have been vaccinated. With the government letting people get the vaccine for free, and people them wanting to spread it out more has helped a lot. There are 259 total vaccination sites throughout New Jersey. Phasing had ensured that limited vaccines are distributed in fair ways, and no one will have to pay for the vaccine itself will be available without cost sharing barriers. And then that chart on the right hand side shows different ethnicities and by age groups and by gender of who has gotten the vaccine.
To talk about the spread, some states that initially were hit hard by the virus are now seeing substantial improvement. A lot of states throughout the country, especially in the East Coast, like New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania, have seen a really good decrease in cases. In New York, New Jersey, for example, just 1% and 1.5% of coronavirus tests are coming back positive. That's a very low number considering it's out of 100%. So it's good to see that decrease. There have been less of a community spread of the virus, and the summer could present a chance to squash COVID spread in the region.
Some of the things that New Jersey did well was a mask mandate to enter stores. We did this before a bunch of other places around us, so that's why we're doing better right now. Also, indoor seating was closed down, only 25% capacity, and this is again why we're doing better. And in-person school was not in session when cases were high, and now we are still doing a hybrid just to ensure that cases stay low and there were no large gatherings. Thank you.